Problem number 7. I'll start with my 88 ounces, putting it over 1. My conversion factor, there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. I want the ounces to cancel, so I'll put that on the bottom. And then the ounces units cancel out. I also see that I have a common factor of 8 that I can divide out. 11 here and 2 here. That leaves me with 11 times 1 is 11 on the top, and 1 times 2 is 2 on the bottom, and the only units left are pounds. I am being asked to give a decimal. 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. The second one, I'm starting with 100 months. I'll put it over 1. There are 12 months in a year. I want the months to cancel, so I'll put 12 months on the bottom. And then there go the months. In terms of the numbers, it looks like 4 is a common factor, so I can divide that by 4 and this by 4, leaving me with 25 on the top and 3 on the bottom. The only units are years. And dividing that on the calculator, we obtain 8.33 years. Problem 8, we want to know where the terminal side lands. I always start along the positive x-axis. If I rotate negative 162 degrees, that would be clockwise. I'd get to negative 90. If I went to the x-axis, I'd be at 180. That's too much, so it must stop a little bit short of there, which means I've landed in quadrant 3. For part B, the angle is positive, so I will rotate counterclockwise. I'm actually going all the way around once because that's 360. This is just a little bit more than that, about 15 degrees more, so I'm going to land here in quadrant 1. The final example, I'm rotating in a negative direction again. I'm definitely going to pass 360. Let's see, another 90 would take me to 450. And then another 90 past that would take me to 540. So far I've gone negative 540. This is just 2 degrees past that, so just a tiny little bit into quadrant 2. Problem number 9. I want the smallest positive coterminal angle. To find coterminal angles, just add or subtract as many 360s as you desire. Looking in part A, the smallest positive coterminal angle would be this angle. I believe I can find that by just adding 360 to the angle that I was given. So negative 162.43 plus 360 gives me 197.57 degrees. In part B, the angle I'm looking for is this tiny angle right here. Remember, I can add or subtract 360s. In this case, because the number is so high, I can still obtain a smaller positive value by subtracting 360 from the number given. If you do that on your calculator, you're going to end up with 15.78 degrees. In part C, the angle I'm looking for is this angle here. I don't think adding just one 360 is going to be enough. That will still keep me in the negative. So I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do is add a couple of 360s. I can just try it out on the calculator. So I'll add a 360. That is a coterminal angle, but it's still negative. So I'll add another 360. And now I have what I was looking for, 177.68 degrees. Problem 10, complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. So all I need to do each time here is subtract this angle from 90. 90 minus 27.6 gives me 62.4 degrees. And then I would do 90 minus 79.29, and I get 10.71 degrees. Those are the complementary angles.